What's up? Brandon Lilly here. Got a question today at lilytraining@yahoo.com. The question that rolled through was, how much cardio as a lifter should I do? And the answer is pretty simple. It's whatever your goals are. I like this question because that means more and more lifters are realizing that we're athletes. We're not just supposed to be sloppy fat fucks. You know, there was a time there when you would go to a powerlifting meet and it was almost embarrassing at how some of the people would look. You know, to me, I got into the sport to be strong, to look like I was strong, to lift big weights, and to look like I was capable of lifting big weights. I'm not saying you got to be bodybuilder lean, but you should at least resemble the fact that you lift weights. And to answer the question, I really don't do much cardio. I don't advocate a lot of cardio. I think all lifters need to do some form of activity, whether it's walking, taking a hike, anything like that. I mean, I know Dan Green is really big into hiking, you know, and I like walking, you know, 10 to 15 minutes a day, just something low impact, not very stressful, just walk 10 to 15 minutes easily. But here's where I make the gains as far as improving my health and improving my physique. Number one, you're never going to outwork the kitchen. If you're eating like shit, you're going to look like shit. So start in the kitchen. Eat a good balanced diet of foods. Eat good foods. I'll go back to saying you can build a race car, and if you put shitty fuel in it, it's going to run like shit. You're trying to build a high performance body, so by putting shitty food in it, you're going to get shitty returns. Put good food in your body, you'll get good results. Next, in training with Chuck Vogopol, I really learned how hard and how fast you can work out and still be strong. We would usually train 3 to 4 guys in a workout. 3 is ideal. 4 gets to be a little bit of a push, but it was just boom, 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 set after set after set. As soon as Chuck got off the bar, I was on the bar. The next guy was on the bar. Chuck was on the bar, so on and so forth. Just repeating itself over and over and over. And it was that way on the main lifts. It was that way on the accessories. And after about an hour to an hour and 15 minutes, we were done. You know, 3 guys moving through the heavy workout in about an hour to, we'll just say under an hour and a half. And we were done. And we were all soaking wet. We were all pushing to the limit. And that's the way it should be. You know, I see a lot of gyms that I go into when I'm watching guys train, and they just sit down. They just take their time. You know, it takes forever in between sets and so on. And I mean, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that, but I can tell you that I felt like I was in better shape the faster I worked. So that's what I try to do now, is I try to move very, very quickly. I try to have very, very short rest periods. And the other thing that you'll get out of it is, you know, when you're in training and you're doing these big lifts on short rest, when you get to a meet and you have a little bit longer rest, you're going to feel that much better. You know, if you can hit a maximum, like, you know, when we were squatting, let's say you can hit 80 to 90% set after set after set on short rest periods, probably under 2 minutes. You know, when you get to a meet and you've got 15 lifters in a flight, you've got 15 minutes of rest from your last set to your next lift, and that's going to feel like an eternity. So you're going to get very, very good results by training faster. I don't necessarily think that a lot of lifters, and I say this with caution because I like the prowler, I like hill sprints, I like those things, but a lot of lifters, one, are just too out of shape to do those things right now, and 2, there are lifters who will take that and go to the extreme. You're not trying to be an endurance athlete, and you're not trying to reverse yourself from a fat fuck to prowler champion overnight. If you are fat as hell and you're out of shape, start very slowly. Just begin with a walk, and then pick up your training intensity, and then work to the prowler. Don't just go out to the prowler and say, hey, I'm going to do 10 prowler sprints and die, you know, because you're going to hate it. You're going to throw up. You're not ever going to do it again because it's not enjoyable. Build yourself up to that point. And if you're somebody who is kind of a smaller guy who has a lot of good endurance anyway, I would recommend, I mean, if you got good endurance anyway, you probably don't need to be worried about your cardio, but let's just say that you are. I see a lot of guys, they'll just take to the prowler and they'll just push it and push it and push it and push it and push it, and they'll take the hill sprints or something like that, and they'll kill them, and it'll actually detract from their lift. So be mindful of what you're doing in the realm of trying to improve your body and improve your health, how it's affecting your lifts. So there is a balance out there, I promise you. But I think the best ideas are take a walk every day, 10 to 15 minutes. Hell, when you get to the gym, just walk around the parking lot. I mean, I've seen guys do that, and it's a good warm-up. Just warm your legs up, warm your body up, 10 to 15 minutes. Train fast, train hard, and kill it in the kitchen. That's the best, that's the best results I've ever gotten, was from doing those 3 things. So hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks.